Folks, welcome back to Nostalgianomics. Today, I have the top 10 most undervalued trainer gallery / Galarian gallery cards. When I say undervalued, I don't mean these are the absolute best trainer galleries in the set. I'm saying at the price points where they're at, I think they deserve a higher value for what the card is. So I'm going to jump into it. You can let me know at the end of the video if there's some cards you think I left off this list, if your list would look a little different, or maybe if you agree with the cards I have. If you do, I will leave links to every single one of these cards if you do want to pick any of them up for yourself at the price points they're at now, which in my mind, a lot of these are very low price points for what you actually get in the cards. So let's go ahead, without further ado, let's jump right into it. So first card up on the list is going to be the Mimikyu VMAX. So first off, I'm just going to say, this card's got a lot going for it. Mimikyu is a fairly popular Pokemon. It is one of the full art trainer gallery cards, not with like the yellow border. And also, it's got Acerola in it. Acerola is a pretty popular waifu card when she's on her own card. I mean, they usually go pretty expensive. So you got Acerola, you got the Mimikyu. It is a full art VMAX trainer gallery card. And also, it's going for under $15. You can see recent sales, under $15. It has kind of stabilized. You can see over the past year, it was down at one point, but now it's back. And very little to no growth at all in this card. And in my opinion, with a lot of these cards, is if these were actual alt arts, if they were labeled as alt art and put in the main sets, I believe a lot of these would have so much more value. But because they're trainer gallery, because the pull rate's easier, I think that's why the values of these are a lot lower, because the artwork, they're absolutely top notch. So Mimikyu VMAX is getting the number one spot. Okay, these next three, they're just completely too cheap for what they are. You got the Vaporeon with the Gary. You got the Flareon with the Gary. And you have the Jolteon with the Gary. Gary, if everyone knows, it's Ash's, arch rival from the TV show. You got the evolution aspect. And look at these cards. $5. They're less than $5 near mint. Flareon, less than $4 near mint. And Jolteon's the same way. It's less than $4 near mint. Now, you can see the charts on these. Here's the Jolteon. Over the past year, it really stabilized, found a bottom. Now it's starting to move up. The Flareon tells a similar story. It's sort of moving up, sort of finding a bottom. And then the Vaporeon's the same way. It looks like it's found its bottom and starting to move up again. But these cards have had very little to no growth. And, I mean, the artwork is absolutely fantastic. When you look at other trainer galleries in Brilliant Stars, in my opinion, the artwork and the Pokemon and having the Gary in them, they're much less, but they're actually worth more. And so these cards, I don't see a way in the future how these cards are not like a $10 near mint or raw price. But I could be wrong about that. But in my opinion, I think all three of these evolution cards, the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, are going to make the list of the top 10 most undervalued in the trainer galleries. Now, next up, this is probably going to be a little controversial because it is so expensive already. Starmie V. Hear me out. It is already the most expensive trainer gallery in the set. Not only that, it's the second most expensive card in the set next to the Machamp alternate art. It's more expensive than the Palkia, the Dialga, all the different alt arts in the set besides Machamp. Also, it's the most expensive trainer gallery. It's going for $40. You can actually find them a little under 40, maybe in the high 30s. And you can see the chart. It's been moving up. It's actually almost the highest it's been in the whole year. So you're asking me, Alex, how can that be undervalued? Just because something's already high doesn't mean it can't be undervalued. And that's going to remain true with another card I show later on. But this card has everything. It's got the OG, the original waifu. It's got Misty herself. She's in a bathing suit. That's got to get all the fanboys going. The Starmie, the whole artwork in the pool. I mean, I don't see what this card could possibly be missing. Now, if you made this card an alt art, if this was alt art pull rates in the actual set, not in the Astral Radiance Trainer Gallery set, you better believe this is going to be $100 and something card. It would blow away the Machamp. But because it's a trainer gallery, because there's only 30 trainer galleries, you pull a few per box, it's easier to hit than the alt arts. That's the only thing holding this card back. However, I still think with demand, with Sword and Shield going out of print, with Astral Radiance almost 100% not getting a reprint, I don't see how this card doesn't continue to rise, and I don't see this card being under $50 for long. So that is how I feel about this Starmie V, with the Misty in there. I'm kidding that. That's the fifth spot for the most undervalued trainer gallery cards. Next up, Same thing I said with this one. Pikachu VMAX. I get it. It's already insanely high. Guess what? I still think it's too low. Look at that card. Look at that artwork. Look, you got, I mean, I guess that's red, they would call it. It's not ash, it's red, but I mean, you got the Gigantamax Pikachu VMAX, and the only thing that's keeping this card that from being $100+ card, the only thing that's keeping this card under the Aerodactyl, maybe under the Giratina, probably still wouldn't beat Giratina, but under the Aerodactyl is the fact that it's a trainer gallery and not an alt art. If this would have been printed as an alt art, it would have crushed the Aerodactyl. It'd probably be somewhere between Aerodactyl and Giratina. But I still think it's undervalued, even though it's at the trainer gallery hit rate. I know Lost Origin was just reprinted, but it was a small reprint. The prices are already moving back up, and I feel like as the set rises in value and the boxes and packs become more scarce and more valuable, this card will move with them. You can see with the chart over the past year, it's actually finding its bottom. It's still kind of trickling down. You can see it had a little blip up in this month, but it's been trickling down for the last 3 months. So I think it's still at a great price point. It's what is it going for? Looks like near mint, still under $40. This card is everything. Again, it's the full art version of a trainer gallery. Doesn't have the yellow border. It's got Pikachu, got the red. It's got amazing artwork. And even though it's already such a high card, the same thing as the Misty or the Starmie V, I see this being an over $50 card raw before it's too long. So if you're asking me, I'd pick that card up while you can. But hey, you do what you want. Next up, we're gonna go back down now. We're gonna go back down in value. The Gengar. The Gengar Trainer Gallery. Now I get it. It's one of the ones with the yellow border, the same way with the Evolutions. However, Gengar is one of the most popular cards in all of Pokemon. This artwork's absolutely incredible. It's like with some tribe out in the jungle. And it looks like Gengar's, is he the meal or is he cooking the meal with him? I don't know what it is, but that's an absolutely amazing art. Look at this. You can pick this card up for under $5 near mint. You can see the chart, the 1 year chart, absolutely right at the bottom. It's found a bottom. It's obviously found a bottom. It's not moving further down. I think it's primed for a move. But when you can pick a card like this up for $5 or less, and it's got a Gengar, it's got to be undervalued to me. That's a $10 card raw, no problem at all. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I cannot see that not being $10 in the future. That's why it made, what is that, spot number 7 on the list. Next up, I had to throw Charizard in there. I know, we're going through Charizard fatigue. I understand all that. Come on, though. Look at that card. You got Charizard cozying up to him like a dog or something. I mean, just having a Charizard trainer gallery, I get it's the one with the yellow border, so it's a little less desirable. However, again, same with the year chart, found a bottom just like Gengar did. Near mint, it's selling for under $7. Under $7 for a Charizard full art trainer gallery card. I don't understand. I don't understand how this card hasn't become $10 yet. But in the future, I think as the Charizard fatigue will wear off, which I do believe. I do believe we will get to a point where Charizard fatigue wears off. People will actually want Charizard again. And this will definitely be one of the Charizards that people want. Along with, this doesn't really correlate to this video, but I think that Lance's Charizard back from Celebrations will actually do well. It's a promo. It's not a trainer gallery or anything, but I think that card's going to do well in the future as well. But this Charizard is definitely going to make the list as being number 8 is undervalued. Next up, Rayquaza VMAX. I know. You got the Misty V, you got the Pikachu VMAX, or not the Misty V, the Starmie V, the Pikachu VMAX. Same with this one. I know it's already extremely valuable. I get when you look at the set, it's still the third most valuable card in the set. But if this card would have been an alt art, if it would have had alt art pull rates with this artwork, it'd be competing with Lugia. Rayquaza's already shown it can go head to head with Lugia. If this would have been a Rayquaza VMAX alt art, had the same pull rates as Lugia, it could surpass it. Now, not being an alt art, I get it. Pull rates are easier. It's probably properly valued, but I think it's still undervalued because this card is being at under 30 or around $30. When you look at the chart for the year, it's continuously going down. It's still moving down. Last 3 months, last month, it's starting to find a bottom possibly, but it's still moving down. It looks like it's headed to under $30. For a Rayquaza VMAX, it's a full art version of a trainer gallery, not the yellow border. It's even got a trainer in the picture. There's no reason that card should be less valuable than Serena. Let's be honest. Serena, I get it, waifu, all that whole aspect, but this isn't that cool of a waifu. I know that's subjective, but there's cooler waifus out there. I have no idea why Serena would still be a higher price than this Rayquaza VMAX. If this is going for the mid 30s, no reason this can't get the mid 30s or 40s, even $50 in the future. And so I got to give Rayquaza the 9th spot of being one of the most undervalued trainer galleries in the era. And the last but not least, gotta be Mewtwo. Why in the world is this card third? How is it behind 2 gold cards? Look, I love all the gold cards. Love the Palkia, Dialga, Arceus, and Giratina. I love them. However, this is one of the best cards I've seen. You got Mewtwo fighting none other than Charizard himself. You got other Pokemon like Tangela or Tangrowth, one of those two back there, getting sucked away from the power of their attacks. I mean, it's a Mewtwo V-Star, absolutely gorgeous card. Why again is this not the most valuable card? Why is it only going for under $70 when some of these gold cards are going for near $90, $100? Don't know. You may disagree with me on this, but I truly see the market shifting in the future. I see the market shifting its focus on those gold cards and back to this Mewtwo Charizard. Maybe it's something the Charizard fatigue. Maybe Mewtwo. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I truly believe this should be the most valuable card in Crown Zenith. Will that end up being true? Who knows? Maybe not. Will it surpass those other gold cards? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it'll fall back further, but I truly see this card continue to move up in the future. You can see the year chart right here. It's found a bottom for the year, it looks like, and it's actually starting to move up just like Crown Zenith is. And I just don't see any factors pulling this back unless maybe like a Crown Zenith reprint comes. But other than that, I don't see how this will not continue to rise in value in the future. It's got everything you could possibly want in a card going for it. You got the Mewtwo, you got the Charizard, the amazing arts, the full art style card without the yellow borders or anything like that. And so Mewtwo V-Star is getting number 10 spot. So let's recap. We got the Mimikyu VMAX. We got the Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. We've got the Starmie V, the Pikachu VMAX. We've got the Gengar. We've got the Charizard, the Rayquaza VMAX, and last but not least, the Mewtwo V-Star. What's also great about this list, everyone, is it's got something for everyone. It's got some high dollars, it's got some mid dollars, and it's even got some lower end cards. If you want to pick any of these up, you agree with me, you think they're undervalued as well, you can do so. Again, links will be for every one of these cards in the description. And also, let me know in the comments if you think I got any of these wrong, if you think I'm crazy, if you think your list would look different. I'd love to hear from you as well. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out what my top 10 most undervalued trainer gallery, Galarian gallery list is. And I'll be back here in a new video soon. I'm out.